Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to celebration to launch the Hogwarts Legacy Livestream. The game was officially available for everybody who have pre-purchased the game on 7th, but today is 10th. Now everybody, each and every normal user can purchase the game, and they can obviously read the Steam reviews which the people have actually voted. Now I am very much excited what will gonna be happening to Hogwarts Legacy because a whole lot of news were coming about Hogwarts Legacy poor performance. Today the day one patch will also gonna be released, so stay tuned for that. Also, Empress evolution of Empress Denuvo cracker will gonna be cracking this game under 10 days. So I'm gonna be opening her Empress community on Reddit as well. So please bear with me for a second, and I will gonna be opening the community. Empress evolution. So the thing is, guys, the thing is pretty much crazy that Empress evolution has already threatened everybody out there on the internet. Even she has not spared Warner Bros, a very big game publisher. Empress has said that she will gonna be cracking each and every game from Warner Bros within 10 days. I have said this thing a whole lot of times, guys, but the thing is, the Denuvo versus Piracy thing is getting very much serious and very much severe only because of one person out there being a troll on the internet, which is Empress evolution, a Denuvo cracker. The thing is very much insane. Hogwarts Legacy is gonna be launching. It will gonna be launching in just an hour in my region. I'm in India, so the game will gonna be launching pretty soon in 1 hour. The game is priced around 3,000 rupees in my currency. 3,000 rupees. Some people actually find 3,000 rupees too much to spend on because a whole lot of people cannot afford games priced around 4,000 to 4.5 thousand rupees. But most of the people are willing to spend around 2,000 rupees on a game like this. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section. And the thing is, Denuvo Anti-Temper DRM is sitting on top of Hogwarts Legacy, which means that the game will gonna be having some of the performance issues. Well, the day one patch will gonna be coming very soon, guys, so you guys can expect a good performance, stutter and lag free experience after the day one patch. But I am not sure what will gonna be the feature of Hogwarts Legacy because Denuvo Anti-Temper, we all know, is a heavy DRM. It has some significant performance impact. I'm gonna be showing you what sort of performance impact Hogwarts Legacy has. Just bear with me for a moment. I'm gonna be browsing some of the gaming news of the day. So the thing is, I hope you guys can see the above Reddit post over my head. You can see Hogwarts Legacy PC players are cursed with stuttering and performance issues. This article claims that Hogwarts Legacy is an unoptimized mess on the PC. So if you are playing this game on PC, you need to be ready for lags and stutters. Well, day one patch will gonna be released just today only. So I would recommend you everybody to actually wait for the day one patch. Hello guys, what is going on? What's Angel? What's going on? I hope you guys are having a nice day. And the major gaming news is, and the major topic for today is Hogwarts Legacy launch. The official launch is scheduled in 1 hour. So after 1 hour, everything will gonna be available regarding Hogwarts Legacy. Also, the trainers and mods are already in development. The cheat codes are already available for this game. If you want to cheat, you can do that. But yeah, be aware that Denuvo is watching you. The thing is, Hogwarts Legacy is actually having a whole lot of performance issues because the early beta testing and early phase of the game, the deluxe edition, which was granted early access to a whole lot of players on 7th, is still having a whole lot of bugs and issues. So you can see a dedicated article. They have actually reviewed the game and they have complained about the performance. When you go into the castle, the performance actually dips. There are a whole lot of stutters in Hogwarts Legacy game as of now. So I highly hope that after this day one patch update, a whole lot of things will gonna be getting fixed quite soon. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section. Wait, is it already out? The game is already out, but only for the people who have purchased the deluxe edition. If you are a regular user, if you want to purchase the game right now, you can obviously do that, but you will be able to play the game once it is officially launched in your region. In my region, the game will gonna be launching in 1 hour. That is why I am doing this celebration to launch live stream. So welcome if you have joined this live stream just now. And I'm gonna be talking more and more about this Denuvo Anti-Temper and how the performance is getting hampered of this particular game. Hogwarts Legacy will gonna be a masterpiece. After around 5 or 6 years, people will gonna be looking back at this game and praising how good the game was because the storyline is amazing. The open world is full with a whole lot of side quests, missions, and a whole lot of exciting things in the Hogwarts world, and I am very much excited. But the thing is, guys, you can see this dedicated review on a legit gaming website, which is pcgamer.com, which claims that the game is still plagued with performance issues. And you guys know what could be the reason for such severe performance issues. Denuvo Anti-Temper. I am waiting for Empress to crack. Okay, fine, everybody is waiting for the same. You will easily run it fine, Mr. S. The thing is, the benchmarks are already available out there on the internet. Even GTX 1650 is able to run the game at 1080p native 35 plus FPS very easily. So if a AAA 2023 game runs on a GTX 1650 plus 1080p native settings without FSR on high settings, you can expect how good the game is optimized. Yes, the game is greatly optimized, but the performance issues are there only because of Denuvo anti-temper DRM. Also, there could be some of the unoptimizations made by the developers themselves. So I would recommend you to wait for at least 1 or 2 patches. Day one patch is scheduled to release in a few hours, so the patch will gonna be releasing quite soon, which will gonna be bringing a whole lot of stability fixes, performance improvements, and a whole lot of new things, guys. Now it's time to actually see what's going around in the gaming community. I was actually reading this article, guys. This article mentions the constant stuttering issues in Hogwarts Legacy game. Let's read it. For some, the stutters don't happen outside of them, but our reviewer Morgan Park has experienced consistent stuttering when moving between the towers of Hogwarts. That's what I was saying, guys. I think Denuvo Anti-Temper is the major culprit. So they have actually published one more article, Hogwarts Legacy review in progress. It would be a lot easier to dismiss Hogwarts Legacy if it weren't so good. So obviously everybody is complaining about some of the severe lagging issues. I think there is a little bit of optimization needed as well in the game, but even if the game gets 100% optimized, there will be some micro stutters. Why? Only because of the new anti-temper DRM. If you have a mid-range PC, the performance impact would be even larger. So until and unless somebody cracks Denuvo, for instance Empress Evolution, the lady who has promised a 10 days crack, yes, this is a very big news, the lady which has promised 10 days crack for Hogwarts Legacy. So we will have to see how the performance gets impacted after a crack release, because Empress Evolution is a person who is well known for cracking the new anti-temper, removing the DRM from the games. Also, I'm gonna be going to her community, guys. Just bear with me for a moment. I'm gonna be reading your live chat first of all. So cool, I'm waiting for Empress. Yeah, everybody is waiting for her to do the job. So let me just quickly go to her community and I'm gonna be showing you that what she has to say on Hogwarts Legacy crack. Empress Evolution / new. So on the count of 3, this page will gonna be opening. So this is her Reddit page, and if I just go over here, first of all I would like to notify you guys 2 things. Empress Evolution recently developed a new crack technology which she claims that she will be removing the Denuvo DRM completely from the executable file. So if you do not know, the game's exe file has the main Denuvo DRM code. It gets plagued with Denuvo code, and the file size of that particular exe rises too much that a player is actually forced to have all those lagging issues and all those stuttering issues. So if you read her Maneater NFO, which she actually cracked a few months ago, you will read the fact that she has developed a new crack technology. I hope you guys can see it. It's just right up over here. So she says that this release will gonna be having a new crack technology, and she will gonna be removing this Denuvo anti-temper cancer completely from the game. Let me just quickly read it out aloud. This release includes new technology advancement that allows me to start removing Denuvo cancer from the executable. It is still in new beta phase, but this is a hybrid crack between old license method and a new one that allowed me to devirtualize 102 game functions, completely restore them, and remove the Denuvo cancer from them. I devirtualized and neutralized most of the performance critical game functions to ensure maximum smoothness and much better experience than the original bloated version of the game itself. So she actually claims she will gonna be optimizing the game for you by completely removing Denuvo DRM. So in short, pirates will gonna be having a great experience compared to the authentic and the legitimate buyers. This is a very good thing, and this is a very shameful thing as well, when actually authentic gamers, legitimate users are forced to pirate a game. So this is why Denuvo anti-temper sucks, and this is why everybody hates Denuvo. Every wise gamer hates Denuvo. Also, I'm gonna be reading it further on. Here are some of the fully restored game functions, some of the coding right here. Your MBAs on your new versions are completely neutralized. Oh god, this is just my middle finger to you, retards. Oh god, she has something severe to say in this NFO. I'm not gonna be reading it out. because then YouTube might actually demonetize my video. But the thing is, everything is getting completely crazy. Hello, what is up? What is going on? Will it crack after launch? Well, Empress Evolution has said herself, I am not the one claiming anything about the crack or anything like that. Look what she has to say in the NFO. She has to say that next crack will gonna be Hogwarts Legacy. So let me just quickly move the NFO little bit over here so you guys can read it yourself. So this is what she has to say. She has a whole lot of stuff to say in her recent NFO. In her recent NFO, Empress Evolution claimed that she will gonna be cracking every game from Warner Bros. Within 10 days. And yes, she does not require any donation for this. She has now personal revenge kind of stuff with all those Hogwarts Legacy and Warner Bros. People. I do not know why. Please, anybody just explain the reason why Empress Evolution hates the developers of Hogwarts Legacy too much. Obviously, the publishers are Warner Bros. So Warner Bros. Versus Empress Evolution. Who will win this fight? Will Warner Bros., Denuvo, Anti-Temper Company sue Empress Evolution for cracking Hogwarts Legacy next? Let me know in the comment section. Although Hogwarts Legacy game is not cracked yet, please do not look for a cracked version of Hogwarts Legacy. It might contain malware. So please do not go around in shady websites. Do not install a malware in your PC. There is no crack available yet of any sort of this game. So if you want to purchase the game, you can, but I won't recommend you because the game has Denuvo. Either wait for the Denuvo to get officially removed by the developers or wait for some sort of sales, because Denuvo Anti-Temper game is not worth purchasing. Any Denuvo game is not worth purchasing, even if this or that game is a masterpiece. That's the thing, guys. Also, you can see only about 30 minutes or something are left, guys. So I'm gonna be reading everybody's chat. So as you can see, it's showing around 1 hour. So I'm streaming for around 15 minutes. So after around 15 minutes, only half an hour will gonna be left until the game launches. The C channel is here. Welcome, my friend. What's going on? As you know, I got a 2080 Ti, but I think it's an overkill for 1080p because I do not use ray tracing also. The thing is, my friend, a game can give you almost around 10% FPS boost for free if it not has Denuvo. The thing is very much simple. Even if you have a 1050 Ti or a RTX 3060, the FPS drop will gonna be evident in all of the GPUs, because when something as heavy as Denuvo sits on top of your game, the performance will gonna be compromised even if it is RTX 4090. Although you won't notice the performance loss in all those higher tier GPUs, but yeah, on those mid-range PCs, most of the people will gonna be noticing a performance impact when the Denuvo is incorporated. Just wait for the Empress crack and then see how good the performance will gonna be of Empress crack. She is well known for optimizing the Denuvo games. She claims that she optimized Dying Light 2 when it was actually released. She indeed fixed all of those micro stutters in Maneater game. She similarly did the same thing with Dying Light 2 and Resident Evil Village. So we have a whole lot of experience how Empress Evolution is well known for not only for cracking Denuvo games but also for optimizing the games which had Denuvo. So absolutely we're gonna be seeing a little bit of performance different in the Hogwarts Legacy crack when it actually gets cracked. Okay, I have a 2070 and 140 FPS in 4K. Have you encountered any stutter, and have you actually played a whole lot of game? Have you actually played around 10 hours of the game? Let me know. And have you encountered any micro stutter or something like that? Because everybody on the internet is complaining about the performance of Hogwarts Legacy. The thing is, guys, the performance of Hogwarts Legacy is good on some PCs and is bad on some PCs. Why I'm saying that? Because AMD plus Intel, AMD plus Nvidia combination is probably having some issues or vice versa. I do not have complete information on that, but as far as the reports are concerned, some of the gamers are getting bad performance from Hogwarts Legacy, while on the other hand, some of the gamers are getting pretty good, nice and enjoyable experience from Hogwarts Legacy. It all depends how much you have played the game. For instance, a gamer has played around 10 to 15 hours of the game, then he or she would be able to clearly notify everybody out there on the internet how the game is actually running. If you have only played around 2 hours or so, you might be actually giving your initial reviews or impressions. So make sure you have played around at least 7 to 10 hours of the game, then you are saying about how is the performance, because until and unless you actually explore a whole lot of environments in the game, you are just not supposed to say how good or bad the performance is of that particular game. So let me know how the game performs in severe, intense and graphically demanding scenarios. Do you expect Empress Evolution to do the same in 10 days, or do you think it will take longer? Well, Empress is a girl, Empress is a lady, as she actually claims of her own words. She actually manages to hold herself own when she actually works on something. So I am very much sure that she will gonna be doing the same within 10 days. Do you want the proof? The proof is right in front of you that Empress Evolution not only cracked detached version of Denuvo V16, but also managed to remove Capcom's anti-temper DRM, another DRM which is known as VM Protect, one another creamy layer of DRM. So actually she managed to remove all sort of 4 DRMs in one go within around 15 to 20 days when she started working on Monster Hunter Rise crack once again. So if she cracked Denuvo V16, then she crack any game out there if the game has Denuvo V16. If the Denuvo version is exactly the similar or below, then the game can get easily cracked in around 5 or 6 days, and afterwards Empress will be starting a beta testing in which she will gonna be distributing her cracks to all of the beta testers who actually report the bugs in her crack, and then she will gonna be releasing a final crack release. As always, she will gonna be releasing a NFO with full of abusive words and adult language. So yeah, I am also very much excited for that as well. Quite jokes apart, but yeah, this is how things work for Empress Evolution and all of the pirates out there. So let me just quickly, I thought the game came out around 2-3 days ago. The game was only available for the people who have pre-purchased the game, pre-ordered the game, specifically the Deluxe Edition. The official launch is just today only. So if you are a normal user like me who just likes to read Steam reviews and who just likes to actually wait for around 2 or 3 weeks, and then he or she actually likes to see how the game is performing, how is the Metacritic score, and if you just want to give the game some time, you can obviously do the same. So obviously the game's release date is just today only, and the game will gonna be unlocking in 1 hour. So if I want to purchase the normal, the cheapest edition, the regular edition, I can do the same. I will gonna be playing the game after 1 hour if I want to do that, but I do not want to do that because this game is played with Denuvo, and yeah, I always wait for around 2 or 3 months after a game is released, then only I think about purchasing that game, because in early phase the game probably might have bugs, might not actually run very well on a MediaCore GTX 1650 PC, and so on. Although yes, I know a whole lot of benchmarks are out there on the internet, I do not believe much in benchmarks because a benchmark is unable to test the full game, full 10 or 15 hours of the game. So this is a thing, and yes, the game's timer is still 1 hour, so I will have to wait for around 30 minutes until this counter reaches to around 30 minutes as well. So as always, we have talked about the performance of Hogwarts Legacy. Also, a whole lot of redditors are commenting on Hogwarts Legacy as well. So I'm gonna be reading your comments first, your live chat first, then only I'm gonna be reading this Reddit thread. So I thought Empress has done in the past, she would have purchased the deluxe edition and got it early. Probably she could have been playing the right game over here. So probably Empress might have secretly started working on Hogwarts Legacy Crack. One thing about Empress is the fact that she never notifies that she has started working on a game. She only notifies when the beta testing is started. So Empress Evolution will gonna be giving you guys a big surprise probably after 5 or 6 days. She only notifies that hey, the beta testing of XYZ game is started. Then you can actually become a beta tester and get an early access version of the crack itself in order to test the stability of the crack. So Empress Evolution always notifies the gamers about her next crack in her previous NFO, as she already did with the Monster Hunter Rise crack. So obviously she will gonna be working on one another game which is nothing but Hogwarts Legacy, and I think she will gonna be notifying you after she is done with the crack. So probably she might actually post, hey, the beta testing for Hogwarts Legacy crack is started. If anybody wants to actually test the crack, PM me on QTalks. So I'm waiting for that post. That post might actually come around 5 or 6 days later if we actually take the Empress previous NFO into account, because earlier she was saying that she will take around 10 days and she will gonna be destroying the DRM out of Hogwarts Legacy and any game being launched by Warner Bros company. So now it's the time to read your live chat. Okay, fine. Glad you understood it, my friend. If you know that is, bro, my comment hide. Who the fuck hide your comment? Read mine. Okay, gonna be reading your comment, my friend. Sorry for the late reply. In future, if we won't be able to play games by pirating, then console will gonna be win for sure. Yeah, certainly. And the thing is, my friend, all of you, I would request you not to completely rely on piracy. If you keep on pirating everything, the developers and all of the companies will go bankrupt. So just imagine all of the companies are not there to feed you for free. They are not sitting idle and just working for you for free. They are not getting paid by billionaires or Bill Gates or something like that. You are the ones who actually pay the developers, and in turn they produce a brilliant game for you. It just depends how good the game is and how you are paying the developers. If you are paying the developers by purchasing their game on sale, that's completely legit and I completely support you. If you are paying the developers by criticizing them for incorporating Denuvo, that's not the best thing out there, but that's the only thing you can do in order to get a good experience, because we all know how anti-consumer Denuvo DRM is. So if you do not want to purchase Denuvo games, you are doing the right job. If you want to pirate Denuvo games, I will leave up to you, because as being a YouTuber, as being a content creator, I cannot recommend you to pirate anything out there on the internet. Although I can recommend you one thing, that if you are thinking that your game is not working properly, if you are thinking that your game which you have purchased by your hard-earned money is actually not giving you the results as it should be, or if you think if your game is actually not worth it, then you can criticize the developers. Then you can actually go around and just tweet to the developers that, hey, please stop incorporating Denuvo and anti-temper in our games, because we are not getting a good experience. You developed a great game, but please stop plaguing your games with Denuvo anti-temper. And this is what Empress Evolution has to say. She is kind of a bad girl or bad guy in this huge controversy, in this huge gaming drama, because Empress Evolution, some of the people absolutely hate her for pirating games, for releasing a crack release within earlier times, but other people absolutely love Empress Evolution, because Empress is the only lady who knows how to teach these greedy developers a nice lesson. I am completely sure that if Empress Evolution gets on cracking each and every Denuvo game within around 1 month of release, then Denuvo anti-temper 1 will lose its credibility. Less and less developers will gonna be implementing Denuvo DRM. As of now, Denuvo is completely unbeatable until Empress Evolution cracked the Denuvo V16. Now Denuvo is completely beatable. Empress already defeated the latest version of Denuvo, so the boss fight has already ended. Now Empress Evolution, the female Denuvo cracker, only has to crack the Denuvo game. She already knows how to crack Denuvo V16. She knows the full technology, how to actually reverse engineer the DRM code. So until and unless Denuvo V17 comes with a major code release, major patch, Empress Evolution can crack every Denuvo 16 or below game out there available on the internet. For that, she asks for donations, because she is not the one actually cracking everything for free, because Denuvo cracking is one of the hardest anti-temper DRM in the world. So in order to crack Denuvo DRM, you will need a whole lot of skills, or you will need some sort of new technology which you can develop yourself, or your team can develop it for you. Whatever the case, guys, Empress Evolution does the same thing every time. Since 2019, she has been cracking every Denuvo game, and unless CPY and any other group comes back, Empress will only be the person who will gonna be having the monopoly in this cracking genre. So let me know, guys, what do you guys actually think. Share this video, and yeah, let me know what's with the Hogwarts Legacy hype. The hype was not there for Hi-Fi Rush, because the thing is, there are a whole lot of reasons, my friend, for the hype behind Hogwarts Legacy. One, the Harry Potter bullshit. I'm calling it as bullshit, not in obvious terms, but yeah, the thing is, the Harry Potter hype was going around since a long time. Everybody was waiting for an open world game which was based on Harry Potter drama and Harry Potter things. So everybody was actually waiting for this game, and this game is now finally released. Everybody is enjoying the hype. Secondly, Hi-Fi Rush game was only announced when it was launched. There was no hype, there was no advertisement, and there was no pre-trailers and everything hype for Hi-Fi Rush. That is the thing, Hi-Fi Rush had no hype, but ultimately Hi-Fi Rush is a brilliant game. It does everything right. It has no stutters, no lags, it has a brilliantly new concept, it looks amazing, it feels amazing, it performs amazing, gameplay is amazing, and everything feels absolutely good about that particular game. Despite of having Denuvo DRM, the game performs absolutely great, and you can actually play that game and purchase that game if you ask me. Even if it has Denuvo, the game is actually doing well, and actually incorporating Denuvo in that particular game is sort of justified, I suppose, because if the game would not be having Denuvo, the game would have been already pirated by this moment you are watching this stream. You might even not be watching this stream, instead you would have been just playing that game. So the thing was, Denuvo anti-temper is a very successful DRM, preventing games from getting cracked under weeks or on day one. But not anymore. Empress Evolution, until and unless Empress Evolution has this sort of personal revenge thing with Hogwarts Legacy developers, with Warner Bros. Every Warner Bros. Game coming in the future will gonna be getting cracked under 10 days, no matter what, if it has Denuvo or any sort of online DRM. Yeah, I know online DRMs are just very hard to crack, but this is how Empress Evolution is, and she is very rough lady. She is very aggressive person out there on the internet. He trolls everybody out there on the internet, even Arthur from RDR2. So the thing is pretty much crazy. And on this note, I would like to go over here and refresh this countdown to launch live session page. So let's see whether the game will gonna be launching under 30 minutes. Nope, I will still have to wait for around 45 minutes, or I think sometime even longer. So gonna be reading your live chat, guys. Sorry for being late. So she is 99% confident, 99% chances there are according to me. Same here, my friend. Can we expect FIFA 22? I do not think so, because FIFA 22 game comes with a always online DRM. So always online DRM is not crackable at the very moment, guys. The thing is, should I wait? Yeah, certainly you should wait, buddy. Nope, there is no Skid Row crack. Skid Row has been inactive for a long time, and Skid Row group is not known for cracking latest version of Denuvo. So if you are seeing any crack available out there on the internet, it is completely fake. Stay away from those fishy websites and just stay informed on this channel. Basically, I'm gonna be leaving a whole lot of news about the Denuvo anti-temper, whether the Denuvo is cracked or not. I'm gonna be leaving only news, no links. So because I do not promote piracy over here, this is a legit gaming news channel. So I hope you guys have just liked what I've said. So the thing is, I think Empress made a week after. Okay, I think Empress can actually take a week or so, I suppose, because I think this is 100% confirmed. If she says one thing, she'll gonna be doing the same, because she is like a very popular lady and she is like a celebrity these days. Because Empress Evolution, that Denuvo cracker, has earned a whole lot of reputation since last 2 years, because nobody out there was able to crack latest version of Denuvo anti-temper. Because of Empress, Far Cry 6 was cracked, Watch Dogs Legion was cracked, latest Assassin's Creed game Valhalla was cracked, Resident Evil Village was cracked. If Empress Evolution would not have been there, there would be no crack for all of these major AAA titles. All of these AAA titles were cracked, but the performance impact in the Denuvo free version was negligible. Why the hell was the same? The thing was, Empress Evolution did not completely remove DRM from her cracked version of the games. She only disabled the code, so Denuvo was still present in the game. But now Empress Evolution has developed a secret crack technology. So if she actually cracks one another Denuvo game, she might actually implement that secret crack technology. What does it mean? This secret crack technology will gonna be completely removing Denuvo and every code of Denuvo out of the exe file. So the loading times will gonna be faster, the game will gonna be stutter free, the game will gonna be running quite smoothly comparatively to the original version. So a whole lot of Denuvo codes and all those background checks will gonna be disabled, and then obviously you're gonna be able to play the game completely offline. So just download and play. This will be the scene. So this is a big piracy versus gaming fight. Even the legitimate users are actually getting forced to pirate a game, and this is a pretty concerning news, specifically in the PC gaming industry. So Denuvo anti-temper is directly or indirectly promoting piracy. This is a very severe and very absurd allegation on Denuvo DRM, a DRM which is well known for protecting the piracy of a game, and this DRM is now getting alleged for indirectly promoting piracy of a game. How good or how bad is that? Let me know. And I am very much I do not have any words, guys, on this situation, because one thing, when a DRM gets so ironic, that how is it supported to actually protect a game from getting tampered? No ways. It is now already been tampered, and no ways we can actually prevent any game from getting cracked. Until and unless Denuvo updates the version to Denuvo V17, we can only expect a Denuvo game which will gonna be launching in this year. Let's say Atomic Heart, or any game which will gonna be having Denuvo this year. Every game will get cracked eventually if it uses the same Denuvo version. So absolutely, the Denuvo engineers would have to actually work more harder now. They cannot just relax and say, okay, we have the strongest DRM out there in the world. No, you cannot. Your fucking DRM has already been tempered. Empress will gonna be proving it right in next 10 days. This is it. Gonna be reading the latest chat, guys, and thank you so much everybody for tuning in. I wish there is so many demo in the Steam games. The thing is, my friend, even the demo is like a misleading thing. The demo does run good, but the authentic game does not. We have seen the same thing in the previous games. For instance, one game which was launched recently, which had demo like Forspoken, that game was completely plagued with all of those performance issues. Although the demo was actually stutter free, but the real game, the legitimate purchase, was actually having a whole lot of stutters. So we cannot say that, hey, give us the demo, if you like the demo we will purchase the game. Nope, you will still have to rely on reviewers, you will still have to see the benchmarks, how well that original game is optimized, because demo only has limited textures, demo only has limited environment resources, so demo cannot predict how well the game will gonna be running. So in order to actually get the gameplay experience, how the game engine is, you can obviously try the demo, but do not completely rely on the demo's performance, because that could be misleading, as we have seen with the Forspoken game. The vampire is saying, what, okay, the game will gonna be launching in about an hour, so gonna be just going to Steam, guys, and I hope you guys can see it. Gonna be just scrolling down, gonna be refreshing it, guys. So it says the game will gonna be unlocking in an hour, so you guys can actually wait for an hour. I am in India, so the game will gonna be unlocking about in an hour, around 11:30 p.m. I suppose. So absolutely the game can itself get updated as well, because a day one patch was already scheduled for this game. So if you are new here, you can actually wait until the game launches, or you can just, if you already own the game, just go ahead, update your Steam client and check whether there are any patches available out there for Hogwarts Legacy or not. Although I was talking about a new crack technology by Empress Evolution, so if I scroll down in her Reddit page, she actually mentioned, when she actually cracked Manitor game, she mentioned the fact that she is working on a new crack technology. Although I have mentioned the same thing a whole lot of times, but I'm gonna be saying the same thing to you as well. She says that earlier release had all sorts of Denuvo neutralization codes. That was a hybrid release. Although that release was not completely Denuvo free, that only disabled the Denuvo code. But if you believe me, upcoming releases by Empress Evolution, the famous Denuvo cracker, might actually come 100% Denuvo free. What does it mean? It means that your game will gonna be completely free of Cancer DRM, which is Denuvo anti-temper. So let's quickly go to Steam, and still there are no reviews available out there. Only the people who have actually played the deluxe edition and the early access edition, all of those reviews will gonna be available only by those people out there on the internet. So I'm very much excited. I only trust the reviews which are genuinely out there on the internet by the Steam owners. All those PC gaming websites can be a little bit biased at times, but I completely rely on the Steam reviews, because most of the people are legit on Steam. They have purchased the game with their hard-earned money, and they actually say, okay, this is a review and this is what we would like to say. What do you think about Steam, PlayStation, Xbox games regional pricing? They can actually optimize the pricing, my friend. The thing is, if the pricing for a particular region is so high, the demographics and all of the statistics will gonna be very poor. So this is why the developers actually go around and they actually do a survey. Okay, how good would be the pricing for India? 2500, 3000. I think 3000 is still a very sweet spot. We have seen games being priced over 4000 rupees in India. So I think 3000 is a sweet spot, given the fact that this game was under development since a long time. So we can only wait and see how the game will gonna be selling in India. Doesn't matter if it is around 3000 rupees, given the fact that how great the hype was for this game will gonna be even selling if this would have been priced around 4000 or 4500 rupees. That's how the hype is these days. In 2023, everything works on the hype. If the hype is higher, your game will gonna be selling higher, despite of optimization, despite of any DRM being used, and despite of any of the negative reviews. If the hype is high, the game will gonna be getting completely hit, despite of boycott as well. The thing is, even boycott announces as a publicity. Even if you boycott something, it will be actually doing more publicity rather than harm to that particular sales of the game. So this is how things work, specifically be it movie industry or be it gaming industry. If it is getting too much hype, if everybody is talking about that particular game on the internet, obviously the sale will go higher and higher. So let's see. Okay guys, this is a new update. The game will gonna be launching in less than an hour, so only a few minutes to go, guys. Only a few minutes to go. So yeah, I think the game will gonna be launching very soon, and we can actually hear from Empress on the Steam Underground community in a few moments, I suppose, because Empress Evolution already promised a crack release for that game. Either we will hear from Empress after 5 or 6 days when she actually cracks the game and when she starts the beta testing, or either Empress Evolution will gonna be notifying us through her Telegram channel or through her Reddit channel. So this is how Empress Evolution works, and certainly the game will gonna be launching. And why Empress is after Hogwarts Legacy, you might ask. The thing is right in front of you, Denuvo Anti-Temper DRM. You can see right in front of the screen. This game incorporates Denuvo Anti-Temper. Also, Denuvo Anti-Temper has a 5 PC activation limit. So if you are a very big YouTuber, if you want to benchmark the game continuously, simultaneously on 6 PCs, you cannot because of 5 PCs activation limit on the Denuvo protected games. So this is purely anti-consumer, but on the other hand, it also prevents the illegitimate access. For instance, people who actually sell the offline activation, this kinda obfuscates the same thing but not completely. The thing is, still a whole lot of people are getting that whole lot of offline mode gameplay. A whole lot of pirates are actually purchasing the offline activated version for very cheap prices out there, around 200 to 300 rupees, and this is like wasting money for around 10 or 12 hours of gameplay. The game can actually shut down at any time. It can even detect how many pieces you are currently logged into. So your game, your 300 rupees, 200 rupees can get wasted. So I would not recommend you to go for all those cheap solutions, guys. And I will either recommend you to wait for a sale or wait for something by Empress Evolution. So let's actually enable the live chat, and it is the time to actually read your live chat, guys. So on the count of 3, I'm gonna be reading the live chat. So okay, so I think I missed actually a whole lot of chats. Okay, so let's go over here. We have seen Denuvo and VM Protect all together, but we have seen Denuvo and Thamidia. What is Thamidia? Is it a new DRM? Dying Light 2 is cracked. Yeah, it is already cracked, buddy. The game had DRM removed, so huge kudos to the developers of Dying Light 2 Techland. Those people actually removed the Denuvo anti-temper cancer from their game, because Denuvo already served the purpose for protecting the game from getting pirated. Although the Denuvo was cracked by Empress Evolution in around last year, I suppose. So the Denuvo only served for around 3 or 4 months before that game was cracked. So although Denuvo did a decent job protecting Dying Light 2 from piracy, but not anymore. So okay, when Fitgirl does not crack game. Fitgirl is actually a person who actually repacks the game. So Fitgirl actually does not crack any game. She is the one who repacks the game, and she won't gonna be repacking something like Hogwarts Legacy if it get cracked by Empress Evolution, because Fitgirl versus Empress controversy is still alive. It's not dead, as Fitgirl never repacks any game from Empress Evolution since the controversy started. So you will have to either wait for Dodie, or either you will have to wait for El Amigos. So now actually let's see what is going around in the gaming community. Now I'm gonna be going to the PC gaming community, and I'm gonna be reading some of the latest PC gaming news. If you are joining new, the game will gonna be unlocking in less than an hour, so you guys can completely patiently wait for an hour, and then the game will gonna be officially launching. And let me just quickly scroll over here and refresh the live chat. Okay, so which sites? Okay, I cannot tell you the names of the sites, neither I would actually mentioning it in the live chat, because this is against YouTube guidelines. You will have to find it out yourself on the Reddit. The thing is, we are only here to talk about the live session, the countdown to launch live session, basically how the game will gonna be launching and how the hype is building even more further. A whole lot of gamers still rely on all those reviews on Steam, including me. So I am very much excited to see the positive or overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm also excited to see the criticism of Hogwarts Legacy, that the graphics does not look outstanding, the game is still having some of the performance issues. These are two big criticisms. And third one, you pointed out, I only have two criticisms for Hogwarts Legacy game. Yes, this is an very big open world game, so you're gonna be having a whole lot of fun. The game optimization is good, but still the game is having some of the micro stutters. So I hope with a day one patch, all of those stutters might get actually fixed. So let's see the update history, guys. Single player update history is still not available because, okay, let's go over here, open it in new tab. So let's see, guys, whether the update history is available on Steam or not. So I'm very much excited to see the same. Nope, nothing is available. As of now, no updates found. So day one update, day one patch update will gonna be releasing quite soon. You guys have to just wait for yep, I do have, I'm gonna be pinning it. So let's actually go over here. I have a Telegram community, feel free to join that, everybody. So I'm gonna be just tapping it, t.me slash. So this is the community Telegram. You can actually join this community and go ahead discuss about gaming, PC gaming over there. So okay, do not forget to vote in this poll, guys. Thank you so much everybody for interacting in this live session. This game is not optimized and it's not even that great. The hype is just too much, and everybody is talking about the gameplay. Everyone is talking about JK Rowling lol. The thing is absolutely well said, Liam. I completely agree with you. Either I would spend my money on Hi-Fi Rush. The game absolutely has a new concept. Hogwarts Legacy is just like another open world game, nothing sort of extraordinary. Yes, this could be a very big game for all those Harry Potter fans, all those people who had a fetish of roaming around in Hogwarts world. But I am not a very big Harry Potter fan. I only probably watched one or two Harry Potter movies in my entire life, so I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. No offense to Harry Potter developers, no offense to this game developers, but this is how I think. And certainly this game, if this game has the great potential, if this game can get greatly optimized in upcoming patches, then it will be very much good. But yeah, everybody will gonna be forgetting every game, as always a whole lot of games will gonna be launching in the upcoming months, I suppose. Stalker 2, the game which was actually delayed a whole lot of times, might actually launch this year. Uncharted PC, oh not Uncharted, that was a game which was already launched. The Last of Us PC is coming, already a brilliant game, guys. I'm very much excited for The Last of Us Part 1 on PC. Let me know everybody, how are you excited for that game as well. So that game even has very little system requirements. The system requirements for, I suppose, that particular game which will gonna be launching, that PlayStation port, The Last of Us, would not be pretty much severe. We see such high system requirements for these games, guys. For instance, GTX 960 and so on. So even the system requirements are kept low of all those recent PlayStation ports, except Returnal. So gonna be Returnal PC is coming. Yeah, everybody knows that. But I think, as according to the poll, nobody is excited for Returnal PC. Let me just go to my own channel, guys. I'm gonna be just showing the same right in front of you. YouTube.com. So let's go over here. Just wait for a moment, guys. Let me show you something interesting. Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, let's go over here and let me just quickly go to my channel, and let's go over here and let me just quickly go to the community tab and just go ahead and vote it. Nobody actually is interested in Returnal according to my community poll. If you go over here to my channel and just vote in this poll and just see the results, only 1% of people voted for this game on the top Returnal. Most of the people are very much excited for God of War Ragnarok and The Last of Us Part 1. Although I think Ghost of Tsushima will gonna be coming for sure. I think I'm 100% sure, and I think the developers will gonna be announcing it quite soon, probably in next couple of months after The Last of Us Part 1 release on PC. The thing is, Ghost of Tsushima is almost confirmed according to the leaked sources and everything like that. Yeah, I know it's not officially announced, so do not get your hopes completely high, but if you ask me, I'm completely 100% sure that Ghost of Tsushima might be the next game after Returnal and The Last of Us Part 1. Although God of War Ragnarok is still not announced for PC, but given the fact that how well both of those God of War recent games did, specifically God of War PC, the 2018 game, how well that particular game did on PC, I'm very much having a whole lot of hopes that God of War Ragnarok might actually come in 2024, probably in quarter 2 of 2024. So probably it should come. We do not have any major hopes, but most of the games like Ghost of Tsushima and God of War Ragnarok, every kid knows the name of these two major games. Every kid is very much excited for these two games. So given the popularity, guys, I hope popularity would be the major thing deciding the fate of PlayStation PC ports, because popularity, if a game is popular, nobody can stop the developers to port it for PC, because the more the popular the game is, the more the sales will be, despite of piracy. So yeah, I hope you guys have just gotten my point. So I will gonna be going to Steam and searching for Hogwarts Legacy. The game will gonna be launching just today only, so gonna be searching for Hogwarts Legacy. So let's go over here and search for the game, and let's see how much time is left. The countdown will gonna be over quite soon, guys, because the game launches in an hour. If I cannot wait for the crack, I share joint account for the game, since it is an offline game. The thing is, my friend, Denuvo Temper actually prevents a whole lot of illegitimate access. So if you are trying to play the game with an offline account, you can certainly do the same for around 10 to 12 hours, I suppose, because at any point Denuvo DRM can give you error, can kick you out of the legitimate game itself. So offline activation are just cheap ways to actually get through the game for temporary period of time. So if you want to play the game temporarily for around a few hours, and if you want to play the game for indefinite period, because the Denuvo Temper DRM can actually get activated at any time, and then it can bother you at any time. So there is no guarantee, 100% guarantee that your game will gonna be with you forever. So yeah, be aware before doing the same thing. So another dude is saying, I think Empress from, okay, I think I'll gonna be seeing an Empress crack. Fast MB Empress make program to remove Denuvo. Empress is already an expert to remove Denuvo cancer from the games. We all know this fact. Now let's actually go over here and let's read what is going around in the PC gaming community. Also, I'm gonna be looking at the pirated games community. A whole lot of people actually invite malware in their PC. So I will gonna be very excitedly looking on those people as well, because people can be so dumb at times. Even when the game is not officially launched, they actually try to look for the cracked version of that particular game, and in the end they get nothing but a malware. So I'm very much excited for that. If the port is solid, would you be playing Returnal next week? Wow, nice comment by the way. I've been excited for this game since ages, and no drama about the performance. I plan to get it on release. Wow, thumbs up. Not seen too much posted about it on other trailers a while ago. Not another passengers on the hype train. Okay, I'm very much excited how Returnal game suffers on PC, because 32 GB of RAM was actually the system requirement earlier on, but it was reduced to 16 GB for 1080p monitors. Although on high-end PCs, although on high-end resolution gaming, the game can actually utilize more RAM than 16 GB. So at least 32 GB, I mean at least 24 GB is recommended, I suppose, for 4K and 1440p gaming. The game will gonna be too much action packed, as we all know, Returnal. So the game will gonna be having a whole lot of system requirements as well. Probably that was the first PlayStation game I have seen such demanding requirements. So let's actually go here, and let me just quickly read your live chat. The C channel is back and he's saying, can I share my Hogwarts Legacy save file to a friend of mine? Yeah, certainly you can do the same, although all of those methods will gonna be out if the game just gets cracked. So make sure to vote in this poll, guys. I will be very much obliged. So 73% of you think that Empress will gonna be making it. Even I think the same. Count my vote as well. So I cannot wait for the crack. Okay, fine. I'm in India. I'm really excited. Fine, that's a really good thing. Let me just quickly look through all of those comments I missed. Returnal coming to PC. Okay, fine. I know the same thing. This game isn't optimized. Okay, yeah, I have read the comment. So Rumika, hey, what is up? What's going on? Nice to meet you once again. Hi, bro. So, will Empress gonna be cracking the game within 10 days? Yep, I have already said the same thing. Not only me, even Empress Evolution said the same thing. If you go ahead and read her NFO, she claims that she will gonna be working on every Denuvo game from Warner Bros. Company. So, if Warner Bros. Brings Survivors Jedi game with Denuvo Anti-Temper, Empress will gonna be cracking that game as well under 10 days. So, a very major thing. Let me quickly read this NFO once again so you guys can also get a rough idea. So, message to Denuvo. With this release, I have just proven the fact that I can and I will destroy your pathetic protection no matter what you do. And now you can kindly go dash yourself because your entire temper has been tempered. This is my favorite line, guys. Now your entire temper has been tempered by me, and don't you ever dare incorporating this shit into another game, because that game will gonna be suffering the same fate as well. This is what Empress has to say, and Empress has been a bold lady out there. Empress claims that she is a very aggressive person. Empress even claims she runs a cult which she actually calls a family. I won't get into all sort of personal things, Empress too. I'm gonna be keeping it to Empress versus Denuvo only. So let me know what do you guys think about all sort of stuff Empress does other than her crack releases. She is into philosophy, she is into spirituality, she is into all sort of cult things and all. So yeah, she is into a whole lot of things other than cracking as well, and she has promised that she will gonna be dedicating 2023 year to all these Denuvo games. She has been quietly noticing that every game is having Denuvo Entertemper. Every major game will gonna be having Denuvo Entertemper. I am very much excited about Assassin's Creed. What's the name of that game? A new Assassin's Creed game. Oh, man, how can I forget the new Assassin's Creed game? Guys, Ubisoft has been plaguing their games quite lately. They have plagued Assassin's Creed Valhalla because Valhalla was just a bad game, guys. You'll have to admit it. Odyssey was a bad game. It was not even an Assassin's Creed game. Origins was actually a try in a good movement like Assassin's Creed, but still Origins was a good game, not a bad game like Syndicate. Although since Black Flag, I have never seen a decent, extremely good Assassin's Creed game. All of those memories of Black Flag still are alive in my mind, but I wait for Assassin's Creed new game, which is Mirage, and I completely hope that Empress Evolution will gonna be teaching the Ubisoft people a lesson. Because if you actually believe those leaked rumors, Ubisoft has a lifetime contract with Denuvo Entertemper. So Ubisoft will gonna be having Denuvo incorporated in a game until lifetime. So this is very big news. I have never seen Denuvo removed in older games like Assassin's Creed Origins still have Denuvo, a 5 or 6 year old 2018 or 2017 game that has still Denuvo. Odyssey still has Denuvo, Valhalla still has Denuvo. Even Origins, a game which has already served its purpose, a DRM which has already served its purpose, is still there for no absolute reason, which means that Ubisoft has a long-term contract with Denuvo and they do not see any reason to actually remove Denuvo. They do not want to do any sort of reverse engineering or coding in order to remove Denuvo DRM, because even Denuvo removal by the developers is not an easy process. Obviously, it requires some days of patches and then the testing of that game. So the developers, specifically Ubisoft, the publishers, EA, and all those big tech giants do not even want to remove Denuvo after their game is cracked or after the Denuvo DRM has served the purpose. This is a very major thing, guys. Welcome, Aman. What is up? Welcome to the live stream. And okay, Odyssey is better than Origins. Okay, it's your personal choice. I am telling about the everything which gamer has a consensus upon. If you go into any Reddit page, everybody will say they have enjoyed Origins more. In fact, I have enjoyed more Odyssey than Origins, but I am just talking about general public opinion out there on the internet. If you ask any of the random people out there on the internet which game they have enjoyed most of them probably might actually say they liked Origins more because of that assassin feel. In Odyssey, you were a mercenary, not an assassin. So PUBG Mobile, BGMI Mobile, or RTX 4090, that's funny, buddy. Atomic Heart system requirements revealed. I kinda did the same thing, buddy. I actually made a video, so I'm gonna be playing that video over here. If you are new here, you can get a rough idea how the system requirements are. So gonna be just playing. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The system requirements for Atomic Heart are finally released, and let's actually take a quick look at them. First of all, in order to play the game at 1080p resolution, you at least require a GTX 960, which is almost equivalent to GTX 1650 laptop. So if you have a GTX 1650 PC, you can expect to play at low to medium settings combination. They also recommend a i5 2400 CPU, so CPU will not be the bottleneck. The bottleneck will be the GPU. They are recommending at least 12 GB of memory, which means RAM. So if you have dual channel RAM, you can actually fit in one another stick to actually make your 8+8 combination. If you want to play the game at least at minimum 60 FPS, you will require a GTX 1060. I think there will be 6 GB requirement of VRAM because 1060 has 3 and 6 GB variants. So you will at least require a GTX 1060 6 GB in my opinion in order to get 60 FPS. The system requirements for Atomic Heart are a little bit heavy, but they are not bad either. You can play the game with GTX 960 on 1080p, while other AAA games of 2023 are recommending a GTX 960 in order to play the game at 720p 30 FPS. So GTX 1650 users can get 30 FPS on lowest 1080p settings according to the system requirements. But with everything goes well, but if everything goes right and everything goes in the favor of the game itself, if the optimization turns out to be good, then GTX 1650 users can actually game on medium settings 60 plus FPS, just like Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, the game is having some sort of issues. I'm talking about Hogwarts Legacy, but let's hope Atomic Heart will gonna be greatly optimized. Now let's actually see, if you want to play the game at medium settings, you will require 16 GB of RAM and GTX 1070. So they are requiring a GTX 1070 for the medium experience. So if you want a decent enough experience, you should at least have 16 GB of RAM and GTX 1070 for the medium settings, guys. So let's actually jump on to high settings, and you will be requiring a GTX 1080 or equivalent and a Intel Core i5 7600K or equivalent. Obviously 16 GB of RAM is required. If you go to higher resolution, you still require 16 GB of RAM, while other games are demanding 32 GB of RAM. So RAM. Okay, so I think now this should be pretty much it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Atomic Heart video. So I'm gonna be bringing back the face cam, and I'm gonna be requesting everybody to just go to this channel and vote in the latest community tab. Which game do you think is the most anticipated PlayStation port? I know most of the people watching this live session have already voted. You can absolutely make sure that you vote for the right game, because every game just does not have the best experience. Most of the PlayStation ports are actually, everybody's favorite. Not most of them, but yeah, my favorite is God of War Ragnarok. Yes, the Last of Us PC will gonna be coming. I am very much excited for that as well. So now guys, let's quickly jump on to one thing, which is Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is launching today, and it unlocks only in less than an hour. So very much excitement, guys. The hype is pretty much built up already, and if I just refresh the page, the game would have already been launched. Nope, the game is still yet to launch. So under around 15 to 20 minutes, the game will gonna be officially launched. So as always, the system requirements are right in front of you. The game actually ran quite well. Do you guys want me to review all of those GTX 1650 benchmarks? So let's actually go over here. Even I review GTX 1650 running Hogwarts Legacy. So gonna be just showing you my own video once again, so you guys can get a rough idea how actually Hogwarts Legacy run. So this was the video, guys. AMD FSR2 is being used plus low quality preset. Let's actually see how Hogwarts Legacy perform on a GTX 1650. As you can see, the game is running pretty well. It is giving around 65 to 70 FPS very easily. Now let's quickly jump to the fighting scene when we actually get to see a whole lot of action. So in this video, as you can see, the game is running quite fine. It is giving around 55 to 60 FPS very easily. There are no issues so far. So if you want to play the game on lowest settings, you will be getting such kind of performance, which is very good, very acceptable for such kind of graphically demanding game, even on a GTX 1650, which was recommended not to play on 1080p. So yeah, now it is running quite good. Now actually let me jump to the fighting combination in the medium settings preset plus FSR quality. As you can see, the game is still running pretty well and there are no issues. The FPS are not going below 45. This is a very good thing, so you can get a medium quality decent experience on a GTX 1650. Now it's time to jump to the high settings, guys. And if I jump to the high settings, still you are getting around 50 FPS, and once again we're gonna be jumping to that same fighting scene, and we can see the game is still playable. It is not choppy. It is still above 40 FPS most of the times. So even high settings is playable on a GTX 1650, such a mid-range graphics card, which is now showing its age. It is almost getting 4-year old. So yeah, the game is still running pretty fine. No FPS dips, no Denuvo stutters as far as I can see in this particular fight. Still we will have to give this game a whole lot of time until unless somebody completes it. I cannot give you a full opinion how the game is actually performing, but still, if you believe this benchmark, everything is just perfectly fine. Now actually jump to other settings. So these are the best settings available by Korean benchmarks YouTuber. He published these settings, so you can see the game is actually performing great quality plus performance combination. So the game is actually giving 65 to 70 FPS at times, 60 FPS above most of the times. So yes, you can game it 1080p 60 plus FPS plus FSR 2.0. So let's quickly jump on to the same fighting scene, and now you can see by custom settings how much of performance boost you are getting. So now I will gonna be showing you the best settings. So just quickly go back over here, and you can just copy and paste these settings, and then you will be getting huge FPS boost if you are just playing on the native settings, or if you are just playing on high settings combination or medium settings default combination. Just change these settings and reduce the post processing effects to get a little bit of more performance boost, and this is how the game will gonna be performing. Thank you for watching, and much credits to current benchmarks as well. I'm gonna be leaving his channel link and So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and maybe you guys have got the rough idea how the game would actually perform when the GTX 1650 is being used. The game actually performs quite well, guys, so no worries. Even I think the Empress version might actually perform even better than this. So yeah, so now I'm gonna be quickly moving on to this Steam countdown page. The countdown is about to get over, guys, because only a few minutes are now left until the game officially releases on Steam. So before that, I would like to scroll through one another page, which is Reddit. So let's actually refresh the Reddit thread and let's see what is going around. So I have already covered everything over here in this page. So let's go to Crackwatch page of Reddit. Let's see whether anything is new or not. Nothing is new. So let's go to one another community, which is pirated games. Okay. Although I do not support piracy from any post of this, I will gonna be just having a whole lot of fun with you guys reading the posts of all sort of incredible people. So let's see. Steam Rip download. This Steam Rip thing is just bad. If you are new to piracy, just do not do any sort of piracy from Steam Rip. This is like a fake website. Is RDR2 unmoddable? Obviously, RDR2 is moddable. Who the hell thinks that RDR2 is unmoddable? Cracked version, even it is more moddable, I suppose. So let's actually see, does MW2 bypass still work now? So there was a game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which was launched quite recently. So that game had some sort of bypass, so that game was actually playable for some PC users. So probably not, the game is probably patched. Okay, the bypass still works. So some people actually use this bypass to play MW2 Modern Warfare 2. It does not works for everybody because not everybody knows how to actually do the bypass. Some people are still having the fun. So let's see. Okay, this is funny, guys. My ISP, when I turn it without a VPN, he comes yelling at you. He comes running at you. Okay, I completely relate with this. Yeah, specifically in those Western countries where people are forced to use a VPN because the ISP is always constantly watching, and all of those GCMA letters and copyright infringement notices are absolutely horrible and insane. So this is very much funny, guys. This meme, I completely enjoy it. Okay. So gonna be reading the live chat. I'm waiting for Empress. Okay, yeah, I completely know what you're saying, my friend. She indeed is. So let's quickly go here and read it. Let's say, is there any way to play pirated games online? Do not even try. You can actually play some of the games which are like Forza Horizon Empress version, Forza Horizon 5. I was, to be very specific, I wanted to Horizon 5. So is there any way to play pirated games online? There are only few games which you can play. You cannot pirate any FIFA game, any latest FIFA game, and play it online. You cannot do that because of their anti-cheat game engine, I suppose. Okay, let's say okay, a whole lot of people are having a whole lot of errors. My Mass Effect Legendary is okay. This is a big news. Holy shit. My legal Mass Effect Legendary game is screwed because of a EA DRM, and I am just outside the return window. Oh god, he cannot even return the game at this point. I tried to use the cracked version, but it is older version than my DRM version. So I now have to save sitting like 30 hours into the game and no way to continue despite buying the game. This is why DRM is cancer, and this is why companies need to remove DRM, and this is why a cracker needs to crack DRM in order to give a good experience to the gamers. Big said just a vent. If anyone has any sort of leads to the new NFO file, please let me know. Oh god, now people are actually getting frustrated with the DRM version existing in their game. So the thing is, legitimate users are looking to pirate a game, and this is a very absurd news, and this is a very concerning news when legitimate users want to pirate a specific game. So you can actually read what this dude has to say. This is a legitimate buyer. He is now describing his problem in a subreddit which is known as r/pirated games. So yeah, this legitimate user is now going to become a pirate, so just welcome him into the pirating community, because he is not a happy pirate, he's a sad pirate. He is pirating just for a bad reason because his legitimate game is no longer working. The DRM actually screwed the game. So yeah, let's actually read more stuff. Okay, this is a thing. This is a pop-up which comes. This can either be a fake pop-up, a malicious pop-up. Either this pop-up is triggered due to some sort of malicious application running in the background, or this pop-up is legitimately due to the MCA free antivirus. This MCA free is just nothing but a bloatware. I never use this. You can use a Defender, Microsoft Defender. It is more than enough if you just do normal browsing and if you just download files available out there on the internet in a legitimate way, in a very honest way. For instance, if you never pirate anything, you do not need any antivirus. So now let's quickly go over here and let's see what is going around Hogwarts Legacy. So let's go over here and let's see Hogwarts Legacy Launch PC. So let's go over here and okay. Oh wow, this is a live stream or what? So let's see how the game looks like. I haven't even seen a particular stream or gameplay footage of this game. So yeah, this is the thing. And this is how the game is working. So this dude is actually playing the game and having a whole lot of fun in the game. Whoa, this looks like a ghost or an angel. God, holy shit. This looks absolutely incredible, guys. So gonna be just searching for a new benchmark. So patch. So let's go over here and let's see what's going on. This is very much interesting, guys. Hogwarts Legacy important update for players. Hogwarts Legacy mods are here. Oh god. Is this really true? The thumbnail looks amazing and the preview looks amazing as well. Okay, the countdown is about to end, my friend. The countdown is almost about to end. So let's actually see the countdown out there on the internet. There is somebody streaming the same. Let's go here, Hogwarts Legacy countdown. And this is the thing. Let's see. Okay, the countdown is about to over. Okay, hey boys, I'm gonna be sharing some tips which can actually get you through. You need to have a great network speed. Okay, fine. You need a SSD as well. Okay, fine. And the countdown is about to actually get over. Only around 30 minutes are left. So he's actually using another time zone, which is PST and EST. But in my time zone, the game is almost launched. It's almost about a few minutes left from now. So the game will gonna be launching globally, I suppose, in around 20 to 25 minutes. So you guys have to be a little bit more patient as well. We believe in Empress supremacy. So if you want me to talk about Empress, so let me actually dive in to a whole sort of cracking thing once again. So Empress actually recently mentioned in her NFO that she will gonna be cracking Hogwarts Legacy next. She actually said everything very aggressively that Warner Bros. Please stop including any sort of Denuvo anti-temper in their games, because she will gonna be cracking every Denuvo DRM being used in any Warner Bros. Game from now on. So if anybody pays Empress to crack Denuvo from Gotham Knights, she will happily do that. If anybody wants the latest version of any Warner Bros. Game to be cracked, she will gonna be doing that. If anybody wants Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which is an upcoming Warner Bros. Game, if anybody wants that game to be cracked, Empress will do that happily. Even if anyone does not want that game to be cracked, Empress will still do it, because he is now complete in revenge mode. So he wants to take whole sort of revenge from Warner Bros. Because Warner Bros. Has been plaguing each and every game, recent game, with Denuvo anti-temper. First Gotham Knights, then Hogwarts Legacy. Even Dead Space game, which was published by Electronic Arts, had some sort of severe performance issues. If you do not believe me, just search for Dead Space Denuvo performance lag. Just go on YouTube and search it. You will find my very own video where I actually showed you how well that particular game actually lags. Just see this thing, guys. So this is custom high plus ultra combination on RTX 3060 Ti. You go on ultra plus custom settings. Oh god, that lag, that stutter. Did you saw that stutter? Did you freaking saw that stutter? Let me just rewind it for you guys. 1, 2, oh, bad stutter. Oh god, what I'm seeing this. This is purely because of Denuvo. Blame Denuvo. Boycott Denuvo, guys. So this is custom high plus ultra combination on RTX 3060. So I hope you guys have just seen how severely the game actually lags at times, guys. Now I'm gonna be showing you one more thing which was from my previous video, so which was nothing sort of extraordinary. So I actually made a video quite recently on my secondary channel, so this is which was just over here. So this is okay. So this was my second channel where I actually posted how the game was severely lagging, how Denuvo actually ruined Hogwarts Legacy. Not only this, I actually uploaded one more video as well, and now you guys need to watch it. So just be patient and watch. Claiming that Hogwarts Legacy, a brilliantly optimized game, so-called brilliantly optimized, is suffering from issues and performance huge hiccups. Let's actually see. Oh god, this is a severe lag. So this is a streamer streaming RTX, with RTX 3080. He's playing Hogwarts Legacy, having a nice time, and I can already see a whole lot of severe stutters. Denuvo can cause severe stutters, performance issues in each and every point of the game, or at some specific points of the game. Let's see. Oh god, it is lagging so critically and severely lagging. Glad that most of the game is still very much playable, but yeah, at some times Denuvo code gets executed in the background and it causes stutter, as you can see right in front of the screen. Okay, now the game is fine. As you can see, the stutter came and just went away. And now, guys, let me know what you guys. So, have you actually seen that stutter? That stutter was actually so severe. So, even the game Dead Space was not free of lags because of Denuvo. So, Dead Space, I actually uploaded a video quite a few days ago. Denuvo ruined Dead Space. So I actually uploaded this video. You need to watch this as well. So this is custom high plus ultra combination on RTX 3060 Ti. Let's see how Dead Space performs. And Dead Space is performing on RTX 3060 Ti. And here you go on ultra plus custom settings. Oh god, that lag, that stutter. Did you saw that stutter? Did you freaking saw that stutter? Let me just rewind it for you guys. One, two, oh bad stutter. Oh god, what I'm seeing this. This is purely because of Denuvo. So I hope you guys have even saw that stutter. I hope you guys have just seen that stutter. That was a severe stutter only because of Denuvo anti-temper DRM. So these are two latest examples how Denuvo actually plays the performance of a game. When Denuvo is incorporated into any game, yes, literally any game, some performance is compromised. And this was evident in most of the older games. But even in these latest games, we are seeing some of the latest performance issues. Yes, the game was actually tested on a high-end PC with a RTX 3060 Ti. Even then, the game was severely lagging, and the countdown is almost about to get over. So, guys, let me know what do you guys actually think. Liam is saying it didn't, and okay. The thing is that even if you actually change a whole lot of settings, the Denuvo is still gonna be plaguing the performance of the game. I still have one more proof video where a gamer was actually playing on a high-end rig and he was playing at the lowest settings in Dead Space. Even at that particular point, the game was severely lagging because of Denuvo stutter. So let's actually go over here, guys, and let's go to the PC gaming community once again, and this time let's go to gaming news. Gaming news. Let's see what is going on over here. Dead by Daylight next chapter will gonna be coming. Fine, I'm excited for it. So let's see. PS5 sales surge in January, but the game sales fall. UK monthly charts. Okay, fine. Dead Space has done its job. So there is a huge Activision versus Microsoft drama going on. Activision CEO will stay in unlikely event Microsoft merger fails. One another gaming news. Weekly of r/gaming news discussion. Which game will you gonna be playing this weekend? Obviously, Hogwarts Legacy will be the game of the week. No doubt in that, guys. No doubt. Pokemon returns to be #1 while PS5 sales eclipse Switch. Fine, that's a good news as well. Returns to the first look at the gameplay Pacific Drive. Okay, let me just quickly go to one another subreddit, which is PC gaming, and let's see if we could just find some new news over here. Okay, it is still not updated. So Hogwarts Legacy GPU benchmark obsoleting the RTX 3080 10 GB. This will be a major thing, guys. I'm gonna be watching this video. Are you ready to watch this video, guys? I certainly am. So this is by David. Okay, this is by Hardware Unboxed. So I'm gonna be jumping to the conclusion. Let's see what they have to say about the Hogwarts Legacy performance.
Tests with the 7900 XTX and RTX 4090 using the Core i9 processor and found pretty similar scaling behavior. That said, the utilization on the Core i9 part did look quite different, so that's interesting. This is in the Hogs area. We saw 2 cores almost always maxed out. So despite that, though, the frame rates were much the same as what we saw with the 7700.
So they are saying the RTX 3080 is obsoleted now, which means that RTX 3080 is now showing its age. So probably only because of, a whole lot of, they did a severe benchmark, guys. Just see this. Do they have a GTX 1650 as well? They have GTX 1070. They have a GTX 1650 4GB as well. So they actually did a pretty comprehensive benchmark, guys. It will be a sight to watch. Actually, the whole sort of stutter. I mean, the stutter caused by the Denuvo and everything. So gonna be just hiding my face in order to show you what is actually going on. So this is the result of 1080p medium quality setting and the TAA set to high. 1650 is giving only 34 FPS as far as I can see. So the thing is, wow, they actually did a whole sort of comprehensive comparison. They included around 54 GPUs. So insane, absolutely insane form of benchmark, and one of the best I had ever seen on YouTube. They tried to include as much GPU as possible, so then only you can get a rough idea. So this is 1080p medium quality when TAA is set to high. So you can get a rough idea how the game will gonna be performing. So RX 580 is able to give around 52 FPS, the 8GB variant, although 1060 and GTX 1650 is only able to give around 37 FPS and the 1% lower around 28. So you can see that the game would not be as much fluid as you have expected, specifically for 1080p gaming on medium quality. The game does not even touch 45 FPS on average. So 1650 users still have to play on medium to high settings, I suppose. With FSR, if they want to play, they cannot play with that default native quality, because FSR will gonna be giving a significant boost to 1650 users. So although this benchmark had a whole lot of GPUs, so let's see how would be the performance on high settings. So let's see, this is around 1440p. Okay, this is 1080p, of course, 1080p medium. If you just scroll over here, look, they have tried to include each and every GPU. Just see how big the chart is. So all of these GPUs are higher tier GPUs. You can see how the game performs on 1080p. Absolutely amazing on these higher end GPUs as always. So they try to include older GPUs as well.
The graph, we see that the 6700 XT matched the RTX 3070 and 3072.
So gonna be looking at more GPUs and skipping over here. So as we actually scroll down to older GPUs like this, GTX 1070, 1650 and 1060, some of the weak GPUs. So we can see the results are right in front of you. Medium settings 1080p, TAA set to high.
So that includes the Radeon 1063GB and 1630.
Oh wow, 1630 is there in the list as well. Quite a surprise, isn't it?
Radeon RX 6400.
Just look at it.
Arc A380, GeForce GTX
1650 is well above the 1063GB, guys. 1630 is here as well. Oh god, what the fuck was wrong with the performance of 1630? Did you actually saw it, guys? 1630 is unable to give 30 FPS. What the creep GPU it is. I think it is almost equivalent to 1050 Ti. I do not even knew when 1630 was launched. It's such a scam, guys. GTX 1630 is a scam. What do you guys think? I think yes, absolutely it is a scam. So now let me know. And the game is only about to launch. The countdown is almost over, guys. Thank you everybody for joining the live session. It means a lot. Hey, greetings from India and welcome, buddy. I'm from Brazil. Rakul is saying, hey, what is going on? Yeah, sure. We'll subscribe to your channel. Why not? If you have something good to show us off. So, okay, let me just quickly read other comments. Hi, what is going on? Almighty, so what? Okay. So what? The thing is, the 1630 GPU was actually performing too much bad. So I think that GPU should not have even existed at the first place. So the thing is, let's actually scroll down and let's see what is going around in the gaming community. So let's actually go over here in r/gaming and let's see what's going on. So did Hogwarts Legacy got cracked already? Nope, it is not cracked. Do not fall for it. Do not fall for it. PS mods, please do not delete this. It is a serious question. No, you are getting it completely wrong. The game is not even officially launched. The game is about to launch. The game is not even officially launched. It is launching in less than an hour. So how can anybody expect a crack release for a game which is already protected by such an comprehensive DRM, which is Denuvo anti-temper? Just look at this. It has Denuvo anti-tempering solution, which means that it cannot get cracked on day one. Although a female cracker had actually, okay, not you, the guy before you, okay, got it, Almighty, no offense. Ashwin is here. I hope Empress doesn't crack the game. Please buy the game and support developers. They have worked hard for this game. The thing is, Empress is completely after the developers of Hogwarts Legacy. Nobody can stop her from doing the same. She is an anonymous hacker. She is an anonymous hacker. She actually cracks not only games but also accounts and a whole lot of things. She is an expert in modding as well. She actually says herself that she is a hacker and she will gonna be cracking Denuvo anti-temper DRM from every game published by Warner Bros. If you do not believe me, just go over here, go to Reddit and go to r/Empress Evolution, EMPRESS Empress Evolution /new. So gonna be reading what she has to say, guys. So okay, let me just quickly type the name over here. Oh, what the hell, Empress community is not loading. Is something wrong with my Reddit or what? So the thing is, Empress Evolution is actually an anonymous person on the internet. Empress is actually after the latest version of Denuvo DRM. You might ask why she is actually after Hogwarts Legacy, why she does not want Hogwarts Legacy to get sold. The purpose of Empress for cracking Denuvo is nothing extraordinary. She just wants gamers to give a Denuvo free, a cancer free experience. She considers Denuvo DRM to be a cancer, and this is why she is after Denuvo anti-temper. Recently, she had made a long post where she actually claimed that Denuvo performs so much worse that it also kicks out the legitimate user out of his own game. So if you have purchased the game with your hard-earned money, you can completely get kicked off only because of a DRM which is supposed to prevent a game from getting pirated. So the thing is, Empress Evolution is completely after Denuvo anti-temper and nobody can wait until Empress did the same thing, until Empress does the same thing. Also, a whole lot of upcoming games will gonna be having this Denuvo anti-temper DRM. Nope, there is no new about the crack. The crack is not released yet. You will have to wait until Empress actually notifies you all through her Reddit community. So if you actually are very much curious about the crack release, just wait and wait and wait and stay tuned to the official sources. And also one another news is that another game is containing Denuvo. As you can see, a whole lot of screenshots are published as well, and people are saying, god damn, this year all of the games are coming with very heavy DRM like Denuvo anti-temper. Even Empress Evolution acknowledged the same thing. Empress Evolution says that yes, I have acknowledged that a whole lot of games are coming with Denuvo anti-temper DRM, and when Denuvo actually becomes a lot of problem, Empress comes and takes a form of a hacker, and then she actually takes a hit on Denuvo by saying that she had already tempered Denuvo DRM and she will continue to do so if she gets donation. And for games by Warner Bros, she will be cracking them without any donation. So yeah, Empress is now very much aggressive, and I had never seen Empress too much active. So let's go over here and search I am Empress. Let's go here and let's see. Well, not a lot of good stuff if I search Empress. In pirated games, update from Empress, no drama please. I'm just linking to him from everybody. Okay, fine. That's an old post, guys. So yeah, this was the thread Empress Evolution that Denuvo Cracker actually posted quite a time ago. Really excited to play the game. Dream is finally coming true. The thing is very much critical, guys. Complications. This thread was actually published 26 days ago, guys. This is completely irrelevant as of now, but I would like to read it out right in front of you, because this Denuvo anti-temper DRM was only cracked after Empress Evolution actually worked on Denuvo anti-temper v16 once again. She actually had to say that Denuvo anti-temper has been getting difficult and now it is at maniac level of difficulty. So you can expect the next upcoming version of Denuvo DRM to be even more difficult, even more challenging, and even harder to bypass. Every Denuvo version by the patches and the updates is getting stronger and stronger, and it is getting tougher and tougher to crack. Since last 3 or 4 years, most of the crackers who actually used to crack Denuvo like Skid Row, CPY actually quitted and they started working for Denuvo themselves. Why? The Denuvo was actually paying them. Denuvo also offered Empress that they will gonna be hiring, but yeah, Empress evolution rejected. Yes, Empress is now completely against Denuvo. She is not after money because she also gets the money from donations. But the thing is, this is a post which she actually posted, and she said the maniac level of difficulty is literally a pain in the ass, and she also has to deal with all of the 3 DRMs which was used in another game which was Monster Hunter Rise. So Hogwarts Legacy only has one DRM, which is Denuvo Anti-Temper. It does not have VM Protect, I suppose. It does not have those Capcom DRM. It can has VM Protect. We'll have to just wait and see in the upcoming Empress NFO, because most of the developers never mention how many other DRMs they are using other than Denuvo. So this is the thing, guys. So let me know what do you guys think, and this has been a quite great stream so far, guys, and let's see how much time is left. I'm gonna be just refreshing this page once again. They are saying that less than an hour is left. Yep, less than an hour is left, and it's the time to go to YouTube and search for Hogwarts Legacy. Let's search over here. Okay, the global launch live stream is over here, and they are the developers, right? With wow, let's see their stream, guys. Let's see what they are up to. God, they are playing the game themselves. Quite interesting. So they are also building up the hype, aren't they? Indeed, they are building up the hype, guys. Let's see how the game performs on a GTX 1050 Ti 4GB. Are you excited, guys? I am very much excited. How the game performs on a 1050 Ti. Oh God, 2GB VRAM. It even runs on a 2GB VRAM. I never expected this. Certainly, I never did expected. So there is a dedicated channel for 1050 Ti. You can go ahead and check it out. Let me just quickly play this video. So these are the settings, guys, you can see, and this is how 1050 Ti runs, and I am very much excited. Everything is set to low. Literally everything is set to low, guys, and let me just actually see how the game runs. Oh God, the game is running. Oh God, the stutters are severe. They are literally severe stutters, guys. The 1050 Ti is just kind of dead. Nope, the game is running fine. There was a little bit of stutter. The game is running absolutely fine on the lowest possible settings. Apologies for just being too rude for 1050 Ti. Nope, it still has a bunch of power left, guys. Cheers for the 1050 Ti, that legendary GPU. Gonna be showing you guys on which settings GTX 1050 Ti is being tested. So let me just quickly go backward. So yeah, so they are actually testing the game at these settings. Everything is set to low. Whether they are using FSR or not, VSync is off. Okay, I do not think they are using FSR. 1050 Ti is a GPU. Nvidia is on the low latency mode, and everything is set to lowest. Okay, 1% low was 5 FPS. Nope. Just keep an eye on the lowest FPS, guys, at the 1% low. Oh God, that was a Denuvo stutter, I suppose. The FPS just got stuttered completely. There was a huge dip in the FPS. As you can see, the 1% low went as low as 10 FPS.
Ready to depart.
I'm gonna be skipping to the actual gameplay, guys, and let's see how the game performs actually.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to us.
And as you can see, the game is stuttering at times because the 1% low is only 21 FPS. So gonna be skipping it, and let's see if we actually encounter some magic and heavy scene.
Stay close. There will be no disapparating.
So specifically during night time and during the environments, and when the game is not actually very intensively tested, the game can give you 60 plus FPS at the lowest of settings. So let's see how the game performs overall. So as we have seen, the 1% low is increased to 35 FPS. So absolutely you will be having a good decent experience on the lowest possible settings on a 1050 Ti, no doubt. 1050 Ti has ample VRAM. Yes, 4GB is not ample, but according to the GPU's age, 4GB is still 4GB VRAM, much better than 3GB VRAM GPUs and 2GB VRAM 1050. So as we have seen that the game's performance took a dip.
One more thing.
Okay, yeah.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year
The 1% low is still around below 30, so it can actually go up and down depending on the cutscenes, depending on the lot of action going in the game. So as you can see, when your character is walking inside this castle, you can see the FPS is still above 60, which is very good. Absolutely.
Why is everyone so highly strung?
Oh
It's
god.
perfectly safe. Well, hello.
This is like typical Hogwarts Legacy stuff, and this is your interaction.
Detour on the way here.
So overall the game actually runs fine. If you look at the average FPS, it is around 60. The 1% low can fluctuate. 1% low, how 1% low actually means how much of the spike in performance would gonna be there, how much the performance could actually get low. So other than that, the average FPS is still above 60, so it could be actually very much decent experience overall, but still the game is still needing a day one patch, and I suppose the day one patch will gonna be released quite soon. So the game will gonna be launching very soon, guys, around 11:30 p.m. It's around 11:24 in my region, so let me know. Gonna be enabling the live chat, guys, and gonna be reading your chats as well right now. So let's go over here. No, it won't run on UHD 60. It cannot run on UHD. I have a GTX 1650. Yep, I have already showed you the benchmark. It will completely run smoothly. Do not worry. I had already showed you the benchmark, and okay. Okay, sure. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you so much, my friends, for replays. I'll gonna be taking the same into account. Actually, the thing is, hype is too much for the crack release of the game, and I am not talking about crack release in this live stream. Most of the time, we are talking about the game and when it will gonna be launching. So it's gonna be around a few moments. A few moments are only left, guys, until the game launches. So I think we should actually skip and read some of the online reviews. So let's go over here and let's search for performance. Okay, let's go down and launched again. So this is a dedicated review. You can read the review, but I do not actually wait for reviews. I am very much excited what the people are saying on the internet. So we have already reviewed this article. If you're joining new, you can just read this article once again. Hogwarts Legacy PC players are cursed with stuttering and other performance issues. So the thing is, the game was actually reviewed by a lot of people, a whole lot of developers in the past, and all of those developers were actually claiming nothing but the people reviewing the game were saying that hey, the game is not greatly optimized. And this is why everybody today, every gamer out there, and even people who have purchased the deluxe edition, the people who are actually having the early access version, they are also waiting for a stable patch release. If you go over here and see the update notes of the game, still no patch is released. So when the game gets official release in around a few minutes, the game will automatically get a update patch. So if a game gets update patch, all of those stuttering issues must be gone. But according to one of the posts, she promised to crack the game within 10 days of release. Indeed, she promised the same thing and she is holding on to it. She is not active currently. She is kind of busy according to her latest post, but we will have to see and wait whether she actually manages to crack it within 10 days or not. So this is the thing, and that will be pretty exciting and entertaining as well. So as of now, the game is not yet launched. Only a few minutes to go, guys. So yep, we'll have to wait for a little bit of time. So already if I just go over here, Hogwarts Legacy, let's search for GTX 1650, right? Let's go. Okay, so this dude actually uploaded this. So yeah, I like his videos.
Crispy and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing the GeForce
Okay, let me just
GTX
hide my face.
64GB GDDR5 model of the card in Hogwarts Legacy. This one is the Gigabyte.
Okay, so let's review how the game runs. So the game actually runs fine on 1080p native. There are no major issues on 1080p native, guys. The game gives around 40 plus FPS. Why are you referring to Empress as he and she alternatively lol? Yeah, I sometimes get confused, so I highly apologize for that. The thing is, Empress is a person who actually wants to keep her identity anonymous. In future, I would like to mention her as she only in order to avoid confusions, because the Empress, that Denuvo cracker, only wants herself to be recognized as she. So that's why we're gonna be saying and abbreviating her as she, nothing else. But according to one of the posts, yep, actually, Hi-Fi Rush, any news? No news about the crack for Hi-Fi Rush. The thing is that Hogwarts Legacy is running on 1080p low, not giving even 60 fps. This is without FSR, guys, so it is giving around 53 to 55 fps, and the 1% is around 31 fps, and on average you are getting 50 fps. So let's see how the game performs low plus FSR2 quality. I think you should get around 65 fps. Let's see. The game is performing great. It is giving constant 55 plus fps. So yes, low settings plus FSR might be decent enough for GTX 1650. If anybody out there is looking for a GTX 1650 benchmark, here is the video for you. I'm reacting to a YouTube video, by the way, one of my favorite benchmarking YouTubers. The game looks quite promising but lacks optimizing hardware. Yes, certainly, even the game does not looks like a latest polished 2023 game. Do not get me wrong. Even those water effects looks like outdated. They just do not look good in my honest opinion as far as the low settings are concerned. Obviously, on low settings, you won't expect the game to look like, Cyberpunk 2077. Obviously, you will expect everything to be textured low. But yeah, this is how the game runs and looks. If the graphical quality is compromised, the performance won't be. So you would have to either compromise on performance or the graphics quality. But yes, the game is not having any sort of major FPS dips on these settings. So let's go above and let's see how the game performs on 1080p medium settings native. So this YouTuber is now benchmarking the game, and this is how it runs and this is how it looks like, guys. Yep, well said, guys. Okay, so you can see the game is running around 40-45 fps. On average, you can, let's say, the fps won't go below 38, I suppose, because most of the time the game is running above 40 fps and 1% is around 31. So almost equivalent performance comparatively. If we compare the low settings plus the medium settings, there is about 5% to 6%, not 5%, only 5 fps or 6 fps loss. The game still runs pretty well. The 1% are sharp 30 fps, and on average you are getting 45. So this is good. Let's see if you can get around 60 fps on medium plus FSR2 settings. Let's see.
It's a big one. This is a big one. Can we make it levitate? Levitate. Nope, doesn't work. Nope. Damn it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. As long as we keep dodging it, everything is all right. Ooh, an anvil. Wait a second. We can actually use that. No!
Check Steam active players. How can I check without logging in? I do not have Steam installed. I only have just opened it in an incognito tab. So let me know if I can do the same without logging in or without Steam client app.
See, if you guys were wondering, yeah, there could be more effects.
Although the game runs pretty well, guys, there are no issues running the game. Specifically, Hogwarts Legacy runs pretty well on, this GTX 1650 hardware. So let's actually skip, guys, and let's see how the game performs on medium plus, XESS is a new mode, and let's see how the game performs on the highest settings. Not the highest, but high settings. So on high settings, you can see that the game looks absolutely wonderful. So yeah, certainly I'm gonna be visiting that website quite soon. And first of all, let me just go down over here and let's see. Okay, let's play this video.
At high settings, things are definitely...
Okay, the game actually performs below 30 FPS as expected. The game is almost in unplayable condition. You cannot expect to play on high settings on a GTX 1650, guys. The game will gonna be coming to every region in a few minutes. If you go to the Steam page, guys, you will see this. The game is launching in less than an hour. Okay, guys, the moment has come. The moment has come. The game has officially launched on Steam, as you can see. And on this note, I'm gonna be opening the face cam as well. The game has officially launched, so gonna be just disabling the live chat for a moment. Gonna be just adjusting the video capture device as well, guys. And the thing is, the game has officially launched now. You can see the global pricing. You can buy the deluxe edition on Steam as well. So let's go over here, let's go down, and we can see that the game is officially launched now, and 181 curators reviewed this project. Click here to see them. Okay, fine. The thing is, guys, now the countdown to launch is finally over. The game has been launched officially. So let's see whether there is any news in the Steam Underground community or the Empress Evolution. So Empress Evolution has no news. So I think there should be a news in the PC gaming, that PC gaming Reddit, that Hogwarts Legacy has launched on Steam. So okay, let's go over here. Hogwarts Legacy released. As you can see, guys, now it's saying released. So yes, thumbs up everybody. The game has finally released and the countdown is over. Okay, recommended. A whole lot of people are recommending the game. Yes, okay, I do recommend Hogwarts Legacy, blah blah blah. So now let's actually go over here to Reddit, and I'm gonna be going to PC gaming now /new. As the game is officially launched, the countdown to launch is finally over. Okay, as you can see, Hogwarts Legacy releases on Steam. The biggest gaming, oh god, what the hell? The gaming news of the day, the biggest gaming news of the day, Hogwarts Legacy has released on Steam. And a big news, happy news, because now Empress Evolution will gonna be working on the same. So let's actually go over here and let's see what's going around in those Steam Underground community. So let's go over here. Okay, let me just search for Hogwarts Legacy and let's see what is going around. A whole lot of people will gonna be talking about Hogwarts Legacy over here. So let's search over here. The early access of Hogwarts Legacy is over. So it's already saying that the pre-release period and blah blah blah, but the pre-release period is now finally over, guys. And now you can go ahead and ask Empress what she is up to. The soundtrack has been leaked on the Piracy communities. Holy hell. The soundtrack in probably FLAC, nope, on MP3 is leaked. So the beautiful soundtrack of Hogwarts Legacy is leaked. The family sharing option is working, but you share only the base game, not the deluxe game, and not pre-order the DLC. Okay, the family sharing is working but partially. Fine. I can confirm basically family share is working with Hogwarts Legacy, just borrowed from a friend. Okay. This one is those for 16 GB RAM or less. Open the game and load. Okay. Open the game and load your save. Alt plus tab and then run Win Memory Cleaner. RAM usage will drop around 10 GB in total, less than 6 GB. Okay, fine. That's a good news. How can we run Win Memory Cleaner? I do not find any Win Memory Cleaner. Fine. Here is more information regarding family share of Hogwarts Legacy. It's allowed me to share it, blah blah blah. Okay, the trainer is out as well for this scheme. And let's go to other communities like and let's see what people have to say around. Okay, what the fuck? Oh god, Empress has the new update. Oh god, that's insane, guys. That's insane. I'm gonna be reacting to it. Okay, Empress has a new update on Hogwarts Legacy, guys. This is a very big news. Empress versus Hogwarts Legacy drama is not getting over. First of all, a little disclaimer over here. This video is meant for only informational purposes. I do not support piracy through this video. Yeah, let's quickly react to the Empress versus Denuvo drama. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. I do not urge you to pirate anything on the internet, because depending wherever you live, just maintain the piracy laws of the country, that's all. Denuvo has created thousands of new obstacles for me in fresh version of Denuvo V17. What the fuck? They are trying to block me in countless ways, and they are even going to against limitation of hardware in the process. This is making me angry now, and I will be just doing a whole lot of things, and now I'm creating new technologies against all these blockages. You can bet I am not going to stop. Holy god, Empress Evolution, how dumb you could be. You should have not mentioned that you are secretly working on a Denuvo V16 crack. Hell, you could have released it privately. Why the hell did you actually threaten all those Denuvo people, all those people out there on the internet? Why, Empress, why? You actually triggered them to make a Denuvo version 17. And did they actually implement Denuvo version 17 in Hogwarts Legacy? Is it the case? Really? Then it will gonna be absolutely crazy for all those pirates, and I am out for this very moment now. Guys, this is pretty much severe, and I would like to engage with everybody out there in the live chat and let me know, did Empress kicked her own ass off by actually notifying everybody that she will gonna be cracking every Denuvo game in 10 days? She has a lot of complications now. Denuvo anti-temper is getting so much strong now. Denuvo V17 is out now. Is it? Is it out? And I am very much pissed off now. Now I'm gonna be talking with you guys. And Empress is now in total, she is like being somebody, some villain in a game who actually gets angry when something goes wrong. And now Denuvo has acknowledged that, hey, our reputation is going down and we won't stop now. We won't stop. We will actually develop one another Denuvo version. And now Empress is in big trouble. Specifically big trouble because her claims are getting countered by Denuvo. So Empress Evolution, it is a huge possibility that Empress Evolution might not be able to crack Hogwarts Legacy. Denuvo version 17 is out according to this post. Check Steam review. Certainly I can. I did not get it. Neither do I get the same. Gonna be checking the Steam, guys, but according to this Reddit community, according to this post, this is pretty insane. This is holistically insane. You can bet that I am going to destroy them. Holy God. In a fresh Denuvo version. So the developers of the game, the developers of Denuvo has silently incorporated Denuvo version 17. Denuvo has created thousands of new obstacles for me in a fresh Denuvo version. They are trying to block me in countless ways and they are even going against the limitations of hardware in this process. Holy fuck. This is making me angry and now I am creating new technologies against all their blockages. He is just like being the Empress of Time from Prince of Persia Warrior Within. Holy fuck, man. Is this even true post or not? I cannot believe it. Remove or demovo? Yeah, oh god. Gonna be checking the Steam. Let's go over here, Control R. Oh, holy god. Can you believe it, guys? Can you freaking believe it? Just like Resident Evil Village, which was the last game I have seen with overwhelmingly positive reviews, Hogwarts Legacy suffers the same fate. Overwhelmingly positive reviews, 1283 reviews so far. The game has launched only around 12 minutes ago and the game is already getting too much positive reviews. This game is protected by Denuvo version 17 and Empress Evolution, the famous Denuvo cracker, is getting a whole lot of complications cracking Denuvo V17. The biggest gaming news of the day is only matter of fact that Denuvo is getting stronger, Hogwarts Legacy is winning the race, Warner Bros is winning the race. Their game have been not pirated, their game is still not pirated, the game is actually performing very well, the game is selling very well and the gamers are enjoying this game very well. So what is the point of Denuvo in this game? Just to pain the pirates, just to tease the pirates, blah blah blah, you cannot pirate my shit, go ahead, this is the thing. And yeah, guys, I think this should be pretty much it for this live stream. We had a lot of fun and the thing is, let me know, it's already out, just refresh the page. Total active players, okay, fine buddy, gonna be refreshing the page. Okay, let me just refresh it once again. Okay, the reviews over here. Let me search for active. Okay, I cannot search the active players. Overwhelmingly positive because of some reasons it's not loading for some reason, guys. But do not get me wrong, the thing is pretty severe, specifically in the piracy community. Total active players, obviously the record will get break, buddy. There is no point checking the active players. I know many people will gonna be playing the game. It would be just glad if I could just show the same in my live stream, but yeah, this is all I can show. Okay, let's quickly go ahead over here, and the thing is, oh god, this is insane. That post just got removed. Was that a fake post? God, holy crap. So let's go over here and let's see one another community, PC gaming. Let's see whether if there is anything new in the PC gaming community. Alan Wake 2 is now playable from start to finish. Remedy says, good news, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, new gameplay footage, cool. Hogwarts Legacy released on Steam, even more cool. Let's go over here, let's go down. Patch 1 has dropped as well. Okay guys, the patch 1 has dropped for the Hogwarts Legacy game. Hogwarts Legacy Day 1 patch is out. Will it fix the lags and stutters? Let's actually read this thread. Here are all the issues. Okay, fine. all of those issues are fixed over here. The stuttering issues have been addressed, the crashing issues have been addressed, the gameplay adjustments have been made, the performance is adjusted fine, the stability fixes are there. So the day one patch is actually bringing a whole lot of stuff to the table. Even I think the Denuvo V17 is added in the game, because I have read a recent post which actually claimed the same. I cannot verify that post because it's just deleted recently. The thing is, the post and the Hogwarts Legacy developers have actually acknowledged a whole lot of stuff, guys, and I think this patch will gonna be bringing a whole lot of new things to the table, and I'm gonna be reviewing a benchmark video soon.